won't say a word. Misery comes to call. I gave to him my life. I sat with him a while to share my horse, my home, my wife. Okay. Go into town, gonna scrape up $20, I'm gonna throw it around. I'm gonna buy me a dance, first lovely lady that I see. When our dance is through, I'll say, will you marry me? I'm gonna shine up my boots, I'm gonna go into town. I'm gonna scrape up $20, but I'll probably just drink it down. There is a woman, she lives in the West. She's not the devil, but she wears his best dress. She's quicker than lightning, with the iron on her hips. She's quicker than lightning, and they say she don't miss. I can't say I love you, I don't hardly know you. They warned me about you from the start. They said don't you cross her if you don't want to hold in your home. Dress hides a pistol, top breaks Schofield, I think. Not that it matters when you're not drawn in a blink. She builds her own cartridge, and it's a white caddy look, with a wad-cutting bullet for a bloodletting wound. I can't say I love you, I don't hardly know you. They warned me about you from the start. They said don't you cross her if you don't want to hold in your home. I don't hardly know you. They warned me about you from the start. They said don't you cross her if you don't want to hold in your heart. There is a woman, she lives in the West. She's not the devil, but she wears his best dress. The silver inlay and the finely engraved steel, rich carved ivory grips with checkered lines that you feel. We'll find it premature to call the caliber of sweet. When time design and modern treacherously, the curio that slip between our current laws friendship like this is not displayed much anymore. And there ain't too many gangsters loading Russian 44. Yodelay, yodelo, 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 yodelay, yodelo, yodelo. To think of learning chronicler like you would be the one whose eye for detail failed to see him reaching for your gun. Well, this must be the first in 90 years to be his death. By way of antique arcade, black powder pistols breath. Despite your recent injuries, you must admit that still it remains an elegant and stylish way to kill. And yes, despite my injuries, good sir, I cannot lie. It remains an elegant and stylish way to die. Yodelay, yodelo, 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 yodelay, yodelo, yodelo, yodelay, yodelo, 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 yodelay, yodelo, yodelo. How you feeling, Alberta? This is like 6 a.m. musician time, just so you know. There's coffee in the mugs instead of beer. How you feeling? You all right? Thanks for coming. Filling the place up for two days. We just got done a big long run in the States, and we're doing a month in Alberta, BC. But we've been going really hard since COVID lifted, and playing these songs that we're wearing. It's fun. We play them in Europe, we play them in the States and out east, and it's neat to take the culture out there, but it feels especially good to sing these songs at home where they're meant to be, so thanks for coming. I guess we've reached the military history section of the show, ladies. And this is, I guess, dedicated to all the veterans, since it's really the 11th. Well, I want to be in the cavalry if they send me off to war. Well, I want a good steed under me like my forefathers before. I want a good man when the bugle sounds and I hear the cannons roar. Well, I want to be in the cavalry if they send me off to war. Well, I want a horse in the volunteer force that's riding forth at dawn. You say for me some gallantry that will echo when I'm gone. I take these swords and maybe the charge and the battle lines are drawn. Let me at least live a good hoof beat to remember loud and long. I'm not a good foot soldier, make me sound slow and march. And I'd be sick on a Navy ship and the sea would leave me parched. But I'll be first in line if they let me ride. By God, you'll see my starch. Look back for the heat with the laurel wreath underneath that victory arch. Well, I want to be in the cavalry, they send me out to war. Well, I want a good steed under me like my forefathers before. I want a good man when the bugle sounds and I hear the cannons roar. Well, I want to be the cavalry, they send me out to war. Yes, sir. Let me get my spurs and the battles blow today. black and I'm finished in my hunt. Well, I wanna be in the cavalry if they send me off to war. Well, I wanna be in the cavalry, but I won't ride home no more. Courageous at first, we took their worst oppositions, we held stout. We clung to belief and we hung on the speech from our trusted leaders' mouths. Overwhelming odds and a hopeless cause that our city's overrun. There was them that said we was badly led and God were we outgunned. Well, I lost count of the worthy gnats that from under me were cut. My favorite mare with her head in the air took the cannons in her gut. In the first 2 weeks on that bloody creek, my brother lost his arm. Was only 60 days till all we prayed was to get us home unharmed. Oh, for the day that we signed our names with the well that we was wished. The men's congrats, the pats on the backs, the ladies that we kissed. The band that played in the grand parade and the patriotic shouts faded fast, didn't even last till the uniforms wore out. And there were none to replace nor to help us face the winter's cold and bleak. Then chilled to the bone, the pneumonia prone and froze our bootless feet. And then the typhoid hit with its fevered fits, TB and dysentery, that proved in the end to have killed more men than the vilest enemy. We were finally forced to feed on horse and carcass we could scrounge. When the wagon stopped and we burnt their crops to charred and barren ground. Then the rallying down and our pride run out, no honor did I see. All the same were 1,000 dreams piled in front of me. I wanna be in the cavalry if they send me off to war. I wanna be in the cavalry, but I won't ride home no more. Hey, how about the boys in the band here, huh? Is there Sean Burns on the bass? Wait, I think you can do better. This is Sean Burns on the bass. Here's Stevens on the guitars. I wasn't gonna do it, but I might have to do it. Feels very strange. A lady told me one time, she wrote me, emailed me and said, Corb, I like your music and stuff, but I think it's highly inappropriate that you drink beer at your show. I was like, really? I think it's the most appropriate. Have you heard my songs? Anyway, continuing on a similar theme, this is a song about the history of the horse soldier from Genghis Khan to Sitting Bull. She also told me I shouldn't swear so much. What are you talking about? I'm a hussar, I'm a Hun, I'm a wretched Englishman, routing Bonaparte at Waterloo. I'm a dragoon on a tongue, I'm a Cossack on the run, I'm a horse soldier, timeless through and through. Well, I was with Custer and the South, 76 to 77. Scalped that little bighorn by the suit. And the tears and desperation of a once proud warrior nation. This I know, cause I was riding with them too. I drank mare's blood on the run when I rode with the great Khan on the frozen Mongol steppe while at his height. Lies a white guard, as a red guard, as the Tsar's old palace horse scarred when Roman up was murdered in the night. Well, I knew Saladin and rode his swift Arabians, harassing doomed crusaders on their heavy drive. And yet I rode the Percheron against the circling Mohammedan, and once again against myself was cast. Well, I'm a hussar, I'm a wretched Englishman, riding Bonaparte at Waterloo. Well, I'm a dragoon on a dun, I'm a Cossack on the run, I'm a horse soldier, tireless through and through. Well, I've worn the Mantis crimson. If you're silent and you'll listen, you'll know that it was with them that I stood when their thought she cried as her 4 horsemen died, gunned down in scarlet cold as blood. I was the firstest with the mostest when I fought for Bedford Fork, suffered General Wilson's Union raid. Well, mine was not to reason why, mine was but to do or die at Crimea with the charging light brigade. With the Aussies at Beersheba, we took the wells so badly needed, the Polish lancers charging blitzing tanks. I saw Ross's man shot down at Washington. Tonight we burned the White House down and cursed the sucker, the Orc and Sons of Yanks. Well, I'm a hussar, I'm a hun, I'm a wretched Englishman, riding Bonaparte at Waterloo. I'm a dragoon on a dun, I'm a Cossack on the run, I'm a horse soldier, timeless through and through. Well, I knew my days was numbered when old trenches lumbered, more modern machinations to look at. No match for rapid fire or the steel birds in the sky. With a fight, rear guard action, I retreat. No match for tangled wire or the armored engines whine. Reluctant, I retire and take my leave. Today I ride with special forces on them wily Afghan horses, and to Storm's northern alliance send their thanks. And no matter the feat of victory in battle, it occurs to me that we can see a swelling in our ranks. Well, I'm a hussar, I'm a hun, I'm a wretched Englishman, riding Bonaparte at Waterloo. I'm a dragoon on a dun, I'm a Cossack on the run, I'm a horse soldier, timeless through and through. Yeah, I'm a horse soldier, eternal through and through. Thanks. Okay, here's the deal. I'm going to play one more song that's from our new record, and then we're going to play some more familiar material for you. But this is one that would have fit on the Horse Soldier record had I written it back then. It's, you know, have you heard of Lawrence of Arabia? He was a British officer in World War I, and he was tasked with going into the desert to gain the trust of the Arab desert warriors, the Arab desert fighters, to get them to rise up against their Turkish overlords who were on the German side to take resources from the European theater, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, the song is called Inshallah, which is Arabic for God willing, and there's a word in it, Habibti, which is Arabic
for Sweetheart. So, having said that, Texas Country Radio #1 hit, here we come. Inshallah, I shall see you when the dates are on the trees. Inshallah, till then only in my dreams. Habibti, I shall see you if he wills it, and inshallah he brings us peace. If he wills it, inshallah, inshallah. I shall see you when the fighting finally ceases. Inshallah, but then only in my dreams. Habibti, I shall see you if he wills it, and inshallah we are made free, and peace upon him. If he wills it, inshallah. How I long to make the trek back home across the arid desert to my son. For now he must be old enough to ride and ready to fire the British gun. But will he know his father when he sees in me the things that I have done? Inshallah, I shall see you when from service we're released. Inshallah, till then only in my dreams. Habibti, I shall see you if he wills it, and when the Turk he tastes defeat. If he wills it, inshallah. I could help you carry water if to start an honest business we could run. I could worry about the olives as I work the presses healthy in the sun. But then who would fight the Ottoman and when the freedom Lawrence says will come? Inshallah, I shall see you when the dates are on the trees. Inshallah, till then only in my dreams. Habibti, I shall see you if he wills it, till then our desert ponies leap, and peace upon him. If he wills it, inshallah. Okay, on to more serious topics. 1, 2, 3. Everything is better with some cows around. Living in town sometimes brings me down. Let me bestow this western blessing. You'll leave you cattle bound, but you always have cows around. What else you gonna spend that extra money on? What else is gonna get you up hours before dawn? What else is gonna keep you toiling on and on and on? Where you always have cows around. But come on, you know that you got too much time on your hands and not nearly enough complication in your plans. We need to embrace all the frustration that you can. Where you always
leave you saddle bound. May you always have cows around. What else can make a bishop swear like a sailor might? What else can cause such tension between a man and his wife? What else could ever bring all these enhancements to your life? May you always have cows around. What else is gonna get out when you don't close the gate? What else will make you premature? Show your age. What else will take a run at you to fit a bovine rage? May you always have cows around. Everything's better with some cows around. Living in town sometimes brings me down. Let me bestow this western blessing and leave you cattle bound. May you always have cows around.
What kind of cows, Corb?
Someone jumped the gun. I appreciate your enthusiasm. What was that?
What kind of cows?
I think we did it more show busy. Sorry, I can't hear you.
What kind of cows, Corb?
Well, there's Herbert House, Simmental, West Black and Mean and Jew, Keenan and Limson, Shorthorn, Charlotte, 1, 2, the 2, the Texas Longhorn, Corey, Eddie, Roman, you'll get away. Angus, Brahma, Brangus, Jersey, Guernsey, Holstein, hey! You might have had to let them dig for oil and gas. You might have had to turn the place into an exotic game ranch. Or you might have had to do all kind of things to raise the cash, so you'd always have cows around. How else you gonna lose it all like great granddaddy did? What else will make sure you leave nothing to your hip hop loving kid? But it's too late now, you know it is. You might as well admit that you've been badly flawed, sentimental, masochisticness, and that despite all the statistics and the net loss that you get, you will always have cows around. Hey, everything's better with some cows around. Living in town sometimes brings me down. Let me bestow this western blessing and leave you saddle bound. May you always have cows around. You may always have cows. Chris Stapleton. Wow. We've never done a trio like this before. It's pretty fun, actually. Thanks for coming to see this. This is our fourth swing at it, fourth show, and we haven't ever really done this one before. And every song that we try, trio format changes things a bit. So we're gonna take a swing at this one. I wrote this with my buddy Hayes Carl. You guys know Hayes? This is advice for up-and-coming musicians. Cody. Always keep a Bible on the dash of the van, because otherwise the police will mistake you for one of the bad guys. 2 nights standing, Tabor, pulling out and heading west. Brady grabbed the guineas from the hotel in the desk, and we said, "What's the matter, brother? Are you worried about your soul?" He said, "Better safe than sorry, boy." Well, that's just how I roll. We hit the road, feeding coolers, Crosby, Stills, and Nash, overflowing with the spirit and the Bible on the dash. Well, we pulled the whole thing open, flashing reds and blues. The police come to the window and we said, "Have you heard the news?" He said, "Don't get smart with me, boy. Why you driving 95? My foot is heavy We did our best to quote some holy written chapter and verse. What kind of music you boys make? We said Christian music, sir. They thought that, contemplated, twirled his cock mustache. Well, alright, Jaws, be careful now, just don't drive quite so fast. It's better than insurance, registration, or life. Better than these fake IDs I got to keep by. It's even better than I look stuck with cash. They always said, save me that old Bible on the dash. Hey. Son, we're gonna do some search and seas. Maybe if we'd been more famous, he'd say just move along. Seen us on the TV, or if we'd had hit single song. But he's just about to ask us where's the money, guns, and hash. Well, I was praying he'd save me that old Bible on the dash. Well, his hand was on his pistol, and his dog was on his leash. And that shepherd, he was keeping a pretty close eye on the sheep. We got a list we're gonna look at, see if we can't find your name. We got parabolic laser beams to hear everything you say. We got ultraviolet x-rays so you can see right through your buzz. I said, look out, man, the government drones, they got eyes on all of us. Well, it's better than a green card, it's better than life, better than these. Keep buying is even better than I will look stuck with cash. Oh Lord, I'm at the border with the Bible on the dash, on the dash, on the. Hey. Hey. All right, speaking of my buddy Cody, we have with us tonight this afternoon, the reigning Canadian bareback bucking horse riding champ. His name's Cody Lamb. He's here someplace. For him and my dad and my grandpa's. He's been hung up and stepped on, outdrawn. Reduced to tears. He's burning his bare slate with his hand in the rigging for years. He's got an old trophy saddle he won back at 75. He's getting too old to travel. He's lucky he's even alive. He's a bucking horse rider and he likes him a little wilder than most. And you can tell just by looking, though he'd be the last one to boast. Unless he's been drinking, but hell, he's been dry now for months. He's the bucking horse rider, he won down at old Cheyenne once. He's rode moonshine and free bars, hat rack, it's Kirsten who's holding string. There ain't a sound he likes better than hearing them silver spurs ring. The squeak of the rising leather and the thump of the hooves. He's a bucking horse rider, and tonight he's got nothing to lose. He's a bucking horse rider, and he likes him a little wilder than most. And you can tell just by looking, though he'd be the last one to boast. Leslie's been drinking, but Helly's been trying out for months. He's a bucking horse rider, he won that Penrose once. He's a bucking horse rider, he won up at Edmund once. Hey! Alright, we're gonna play a couple more and then take a break. And if we all drink 8 beers, it'll be like nighttime. But this song's called Family Reunion. And it's some real hillbilly shit with the banjo, you know? One more time for the boys in the band, yes? Tom Burns, Francines. Fantastic people. This is mostly a true story. My family, I've got most of the elements of the Alberta cultural tapestry in my family. I've got Mormons and oil people and cowboys and black folks, so it's pretty wide ranging. But I don't have any Hutterites. We'll get to them in the next song. Family, we got an Mennonite right here on stage with this one. And like they say in Selkirk, if you want a good night, try a good night. Family reunion, she's gonna be a good one. So lend your ear, the clan's all here for the family reunion. Well, a cowboy up to sing cowboy songs, and they get drunk and the words get wrong. Up like good cousins and they're coming this year. Well, I hope they do, and I hope they bring beer to the family reunion. She's gonna be a good one. So let her bend your ear, the clan's all here for the family reunion. You got the Mormons and the drinkers and the Mormons who drink. Well, pay attention because it ain't as simple as you think. They say there's some that don't believe in either. But I ain't never been, and my ma ain't either. At the family reunion, she's gonna be a good one. So let her bend her ear, the clan's all here for the family reunion. Hey. Corb, you still playing in that band? Well, I guess as long as you're having fun and you make a little money, but we're praying for you, some true story. Family reunion, she's gonna be a good one. So let her bend your ear, the clan's all here for the family reunion. Go! So normally, I introduce this last verse by saying, this is also a gospel true story. It's just like it's outlined in the song. It's happened to one of the band members. I never say which one, but he's not here tonight, so it's the drummer. He's actually starting to own it. He doesn't mind so much anymore. He's made peace with it. But this really happened in Taber, Alberta. Well, there's a whole lot of cousins that I ain't met yet. You can imagine the shock I get. There's one of them I think I might have dated back in school. Yeah. And he said she was kind of hot, which is weird to me. After the fact, after we knew. There's one of them I think I might have dated back in school. But that's okay, and Raymond that's cool. She's gonna be good. She'll have a bit in your ear. The plan's all here for the family reunion. Alright, let's leave you with this little nugget. I gotta tell you though, I've taken a little bit of heat, not a lot of heat, but a little bit of heat about the Hutterite line in this song. I have to explain something. When we were out there in the middle of nowhere, and we couldn't get a ride or a tow, a Hutterite guy knew by it, and his name is Dave, we knew him. And he wouldn't pull us up because he said he was busy, which is against any code of the prairie I've ever heard. So when I started this shit about Hutterites in the song, I'm not painting all Hutterites with the brush, just Dave. Stuck in the Ford, got stuck at the Chevron, stuck when the Dodge showed. The Dodge got stuck in the tractor rut, which eventually pulled out the Ford. Some difficulty. Well, more rain than we'd seen for 1,000 years caused financial joys and biblical fears. It caused some smiles, it caused some tears. But more to the point of our story, for the first time in the collective memory, that old brown prairie that had been so dry for so long was friendly. Boggy, steady, we pull one truck out and get another stuck in, and motors and roller and tires and spin. We'd sink right down to the dip, and we'd all take turns and do it again. So no one could move. We'd call one more friend, come on out here, we need you. Bring a truck. When the Chev got stuck in the Ford, got stuck at the Chevron, stuck when the Dodge showed. The Dodge got stuck in the tractor rut, which eventually pulled out the Ford. And the Tesla. Stuck in the mud, so I couldn't rehearse. Chavez too was missed his work, and Richie, he now fears the worst. He stood up his ex-wife, she called him a jerk. Of course, Holtman didn't have nothing better to do. He said ranch, and ranch, and ranch. Well, the Chev got stuck in the Ford, got stuck at the Chevron, stuck when the Dodge showed up. The Dodge got stuck in the tractor rut, which eventually pulled out the Ford. Well, there was truck after truck, we all got stuck, except the big old 4x4 Hutterite truck. And we all thought, Lord, we had luck, but he wouldn't come anywhere near us. Mighty neighborly. Dave, mighty neighborly. We used a lot of our backs, a little of our brains. We jacked up the jacks and snugged up the chains. We all did our level best to refrain from trouble. We put what timbers we had underneath the wheels, and we was all on a stand and managed to steal 2 sacks of the best modern canola seed you ever did see. That ought to give us some traction. That ought to give us some traction. Well, the Chev got stuck in the Ford, got stuck in the Chevron, stuck when the Dodge showed up. The Dodge got stuck in the tractor rut, which eventually pulled out the Ford. Epilogue. We spit genetically modified canola seed that was genetically modified for control of the weeds, for big old yields of margin oil, and raised hell all over that virgin prairie soil, short of Park, Alberta. Agriculture Canada is definitely going to be looking for us. See you in 20 minutes. Thank you. Now, how do you feel? Comes to fix the fence, riding bulls and roping steers. Give me some young buckaroo that's kind of wet behind the ears. 'Cause I'll take fire in the belly, and it making my whiskey. I want old man singing my blues. I want old man teaching my horses. 'Cause there's some things young men can't do like the old boys do. I want some scrappy kid to have my back in the middle of a barroom fight, and a little youth that kinda helps sometimes with the girls on Friday night. When I was but a young man, I was wild and full of fire. Acid trips and rocker chicks, well I'm lucky I'm alive. And I want old man making my whiskey. I want old man singing my blues. I want old man teaching my horses. It's just some things young men can't do like the old boys do. Making my whiskey. Old man singing my blues. Old man educating my horses. There's just some things young men can't do like the old boys do. That's from our second last record. You know who really likes that song? It really resonates with old man in that song. Strangely. Yeah. Speaking of old man, this next song is the title track from our new record, El Viejo. Have you heard the new record? And El Viejo also means the old man in Spanish, and that was Tom Russell and our nickname for Ian Tyson in the last few years of his life. And you guys know Ian Tyson, obviously, yes? We're gonna play a couple of his tunes, but first, this is our tribute to him. El Viejo. El Viejo, friend of mine, I think you left us just in time. Right of vodka, no more wine. I think you left us just in time. You know I hate to see you leave, but it ain't no secret you believed. You were meant for earlier days, for wilder times and a freer range. So, oh, compadre, Lord, I know you was likely glad to go. I hope it's easier in time for those of us you've left behind. The paint dealer, blackjack down at Stockman's in Nevada anymore. And they wanna pay you 65, that ain't hardly worth the paying for. All's a scene with slot machines and walls Me amigo, mon ami. Elko blues indeed. You know we did the best we could. The shine was off the wood. We sang up most all these songs. With you and Don Baxter gone. Well, that sure leaves some boots to fill. I'm not sure we ever will. But on a slightly brighter side, the outside circle guys, well, they're still tearing up the star. And capriolas ain't that far. They ain't dealing blackjack down in Stockman's in Nevada anymore. And they wanna pay you 65. That ain't hardly worth a bidding for. All the scene was slot machines and wall-to-wall whole casino floor. Nobody hitting 17. The worst in commercials closed its doors. Ain't nobody hitting 17. Playing against the dealer, rest assured. Well, the Echo friend of mine, I think he left us just in time.
Thanks. Okay, this is one of Ian's most famous tunes. Everybody's taking a shot at this one, so we're going to take a shot at it. This is kind of cool because I've seen footage of Ian and Sylvia doing this in the 60s, and he would introduce it very respectfully and say this is a rodeo song from a woman's perspective, which is pretty hip in the 60s, and it's one of my favorite rodeo songs. But then later, we toured together a fair amount and recorded together, putting all the shows, and he would say, much less respectfully, he would say, kind of hobble over the bank. This song's been a lot of goddamn alimony, that's what he'd say.
There's a young man that I know, just turned 21. Comes from down in southern Colorado. He's just out of service, looking for his fun someday soon. Going with him someday soon. My parents, they don't like it because he works the rodeo. Mama said that he will leave me crying, but I would follow him right down the toughest road to home someday soon. Going with him someday soon. When it comes to call, my pa ain't got a good word to say. Oh, but I bet was just as wild in his younger days. Blow you open order, you blow it back to me. It's like we're riding in from California. He loves that Denver rodeo as much as he loves me. Someday soon, going with him someday six. Going with me someday soon. John Bird on the 16th. One of my proudest and most unlikely achievements in my career is when I convinced Ian to record an AC/DC song with me. I thought he was going to tell me to go fuck myself, which he has many times about the various issues, but he said, yeah, sure, why not? We recorded it in Nanton with Steve Lurie. We played Right On together. It's pretty cool. But this one is from one of the latter part of his career, which is one of my favorite parts. And it's a little bit less known to people because he had so much great material before that that's harder and harder to get people to listen to your new record, as I'm finding. But this is a song called La Primera, and that means the first in Spanish. And what it is, it's sort of like Sympathy for the Devil with Horses, but it's about the story of the first foundational Spanish horses that came to the New World with Columbus and Cortez, and how they got loose and procreated and became wild mustangs and formed the foundation for most of our North American culture. To me, this is a masterpiece of a song. I really like this one. I wish I knew this. And this is for our friend Holder, who's here tonight. Thanks. Are you here, Holder? All right. How you doing, brother? Sweet. Was a long, long voyage to the America. 1493. I was afraid that I would die of thirst. A little man beside me died, was put into the sea, but I survived. I swam ashore. I am the Primera. When Cortez sailed from Mexico, from that island in the sun, 16 honest sorrows Blackson Bay. One was my firstborn. He was called the Coyote Duck. He survived and conquered all of Mexico. I am a drinker of the wind. I am the one who never tires. I love my freedom more than all these things. The conquistador, Comanche, and the cowboy, I carried them to glory. La Primera, Spanish Mustang, hear my story. Those Comanche were holy terrors when they climbed upon our backs. When the grass was high, they'd raid for 1,000 miles. But the Texans had revolvers when they come back from the war. The buffalo have gone away. The Comanche moon was fading. So come on, boys, and listen to my tale. I'm following the longhorn cow, going up Mr. Goodnight's trail, you see. Those cowboys are kind to us. We listen to their sad song all the way to the far Saskatchewan. I am a drinker of the wind. I am the one who never tires. I love my freedom more than all these things. The conquistador, Comanche, and the cowboy, I've carried them to glory. La Primera, Spanish Mustang. beneath the morning star. He became an outlaw, and his blood was watered some, but the flame still burns into the new millennium. I am a drinker of the wind. I am the one who never tires. I love my freedom more than all these things. The conquistador, Comanche, and the cowboy, I carried them to glory. I am love for a man, Spanish Mustang, hear my story. Love for a man, Spanish Mustang, hear my story. Conquistador, Comanche, and the cowboy, I carried them to glory. Thank you. That's a masterpiece. I like it. All right, say hi to Sean Burns again, will you? It's bass time. This is a rockabilly song all about the upright bass. Now there's some other upright bass players here. Didn't think so. A solo in here? Probably not. It's much more. All right, this is called Big Butch Baseball Fiddle in Key G. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I've been playing Route 5 for most of the night, and most of the times, well, I don't really mind. But once in a while, I get a chance to shine. Look out, baby, when the stage is mine. The good Lord knows I do the best I can on the Big Butch Baseball Fiddle, baby, here I am. I got the black horse hair on the big baseball, meaner than a saw that was on a big bull. Saw him back and forth to beat the big bass drum. And pretty soon you can hear the rhythm section drum. The good Lord knows I do the best I can on the Big Butch Baseball Fiddle, baby, here I am. I got the black horse hair on the big baseball, meaner than the saw that was on the big bull. Saw him back and forth to beat the big bass drum. Pretty soon you can hear the rhythm section drum. The good Lord knows I do the best I can on the Big Butch Baseball Fiddle, baby, here I am. Here I am.
Was open down the head, was with the full swing. Mama stopping and I'm popping out the fly away. The good Lord knows I do the best I can on the Big Bitch Baseball Fiddle, baby.
Most of the night, and most of the times when I don't really mind. But once in a while I get the chance to shine. Look at me when the stage is mine. The good Lord knows I do the best I can on the Big Butch Baseball Fiddle, baby, here I am. Yeah, the good Lord knows I do the best I can
On the Big Butch Baseball Fiddle, baby, here I am.
Come please. Let's give it up for Grant Siemens again on the guitars. So, the new record's our 10th record of original material, and we didn't use any computer trickery or any of that BS. We just sat in a circle in my living room and got Franchuk down there and just pressed record. There's you guys know Scott Franchuk, yes? Yeah! He's our good buddy. Is he here? No. Kids had soccer. But he produced the record, and we didn't do hardly any layering or any of
that. We didn't do it. We all sat in the room and did it simultaneously. It's way more musical. Anyway, it was organic and fun. And when I did the interviews for the record, I promised gambling songs in minor keys. So that's what we're going to do. And Grant shines on these ones. Check it out. This is called Card Players.
Well, I guess it depends what you mean by collusion. There's no winning strategy here. And if you think that Ed and I worked out a system, well, things are not as they appear. And if I thought behavior like this would win card games, I'd show up more often around here. I say for a pinball, you're really quite lovely. I'm sorry we met like this deal. And I'd sure like to know what got wrote on that clipboard. It's credit, but credit ain't due. What you fail to account for your calculations is that fools sometimes get lucky too. Fools they get lucky, and I guess I must be a fool. Fools they get lucky, and I guess I must be one too. The plates have been lodged by respectable locals with poison their usual drink. And I'm born over group dressed in hoodies and sunglasses. You would be hard pressed to fight. And players like this should have known that if only they'd allowed us to drink and our fun. We'd have gained all that with interest and pleasure in the long run that would never come. And I'd sure like to know what got wrote on that clipboard. It's credit, but credit ain't due. What you fail to account for your calculations is that fools sometimes get lucky too. Fools they get lucky, and I guess I must be a fool. Yeah, fools they get lucky, and I guess I must be one too. Hey! The fiddler, he feels that his rights as a red-blooded patriot have been infringed. He claims he's entitled to whiskey by sovereignty, birthright and citizenship. But the fiddler is dead because we're drinking liquor. It doesn't reflect on their wealth. The zoo has it overdosed and then drunkenly dragged a few pounds. What the hell? Fools they get lucky, and I guess I must be a fool. Fools they get lucky, and I guess I must be one too. Yeah, fools they get lucky, and I guess I must be one too. Hey! Always remember what the old man taught. Don't get greedy and you won't get caught. You won't get rich but you won't get shot. You gotta keep your cool when the game gets hot. Oh, when I play the game, I sometimes cheat. I take a little heat occasionally, but I wanna be invited back here next week. So I get lucky, hey, I'm everybody's buddy, that's me. Knew what you drew before I dealt you your card. Cold like a sack, a grip on a mom. and steal the cream. Don't kill the goose, don't skin the sheep. Don't wanna be arrested in Omaha. Don't wanna have my hands broke again in Arkansas. Always remember what the old man taught. Don't be greedy after every pot. You won't be rich, but you won't get shot. You gotta keep your cool when the game gets hot. Hey, one more time for the boys in the band. This is the first time we've played this next song on this acoustic run. I think it'll be cool. I think I may have written the world's first country folk mixed martial arts tune in an attempt to continue to get more ladies at shows. This is about a broken down old fighter who wants one more. I fought in Brazil, I fought in Japan, I wrestled with the Chechens in Dagestan. I worked amateur promotions all over the states. I always showed up and never missed weight. I've been choked out, tapped out, knocked out cold. I've been heel, hop, leg lock, TKO. Had my fist finished and trying to choke. I hate to tell you boys, but I might have got hold. Lord, all I wanna do is go out on a win. Feel the ref raise my arm up, feeling again. Styles make fights and waste some time in the gym. All I wanna do is go out on a win. Competed in college in CAA. I drifted around a fan and a quick left hook and a stiff right hand. They say it'd be my tickets to the promised land. We'll roll with the Gracies a couple of times. I took a few meetings with Dana's guys. I did most everything short of making the show. Now it's a little too late, now a little too slow. And all I wanna do is go out on a win. Feel the reference, my arm up, beat it again. Styles make fights with some time in the gym. All I wanna do is go out on a win. Kids coming up are training everything young. Muay Thai, BJJ, and Wing Chun. About all that's left of me before I retire is an old school broke down fighter's desire. I give it all up for the octagon with the first few notes of my walkout song. Adrenaline hits and with a puncher's chance. I bite down on the mouth guard for one last dance. Thanks, folks. We got a couple more. Thanks for spending your Sunday afternoon with us. This might be the most fun I've had on a Sunday for quite a while. This is our theme song, and you know it. Tim Huss. Hey! Trailer in tow, Montana side of Sweetgrass, and I'm heading home. A worn out saddle horn, bareback riders and T-ropes, a husky table pole. Well, the roads get better every time I cross north of 49. I tip my hat and just bit at the back up across the medicine line. Hurting and hurting with nothing more to lose. Too much oil money. East of the Rockies and west of the rest. I do my best to do my damnedest, and that's just about all, I guess. divide. And then wild chilcoot and buckaroos, they showed us how to ride. Well, the roads get better every time I cross that British Columbia line. And I tip my hat and it's good to be back down out of the kicking horse pine. Hurting now, hurting, with nothing more to lose. Too much oil money, not enough booze. East of the Rockies and west of the rest, I do my best to do my damnedest. That's just about all, I guess. Anybody here from Saskatchewan? How about Fort Saskatchewan? We did a bunch of shows in the States this year with Culture Wall, Swift Current, and a bunch of shows in Europe and the States with the Dead Cells from Regina. Saskatchewan's represented. This is for them. Well, Saskabush is pretty. Yep, she's pretty flat. Lord knows I'm a prairie boy, so I'm pretty used to that. Facing off the gophers, man, it ain't the same. Staying home with the sidewalk for the Oilers and the Flames. Well, the roads get better every time I cross the Saskatchewan line. When I tip my hat and it's good to be back on Mountain Standard Time. I'm hurting now, hurting, with nothing more to lose. Too much oil money, not enough booze. East of the Rockies and west of the West, I do my best to do my damnedest. That's just about all, I guess. Okay, Alberta, thanks very much for listening. Like I said, it's great to be home. Thank you for being here. If you've seen our shows before, you'll remember that we have a traditional religious closing song. I got kind of quiet all of a sudden. About having the Spirit in you, but not the Holy Spirit as much as the distilled spirit. It's like religious. Rye whiskey, rye whiskey, rye whiskey, I cried. If I don't get rye whiskey, well, I think I may die. I'm gonna go up in a holler, I'm gonna pick me a stick and sell you a gallon for $5 bill. Well, if the oceans was whiskey, I was a man. Well, I'd swim to the bottom and I'd never come back. But the oceans ain't whiskey, and I ain't no drink. So I'll play my Jack of Diamonds and trust to my Jack of Diamonds, and will you go? And you rock my poor pockets of silver and gold. Well, it's beefsteak when I'm hungry, rye whiskey when I'm dry, and Bitcoin when I'm hard up, and heaven when I die. Rye whiskey, rye whiskey, rye whiskey, I cry. And if I don't get rye whiskey, well, I think I may die. Rye whiskey, rye whiskey, rye whiskey, I cry. If I don't get rye whiskey, well, I think I may die. Well, my ponies ain't hungry and they don't want your very well, darling, and I'll be on my way. Thanks very much, Alberta. Full-bodied lager as much as the next hard-working man. The taste of subs with dealing stuff I can surely understand. Turkish feed, yes indeed, it's nearly getting late. Well, it's time to switch to whiskey, we've been drinking beer all night. Smoky grass and fish for bass and burn that purple gas. Showing up with the powerful stuff that'll knock you on your ass. It's like diesel fuel, nobody's fools gonna wanna get left behind. It's time to switch to whiskey, we've been drinking beer all night. Well, it's time to switch to whiskey. We've been drinking beer all night. We're all half dead and then it's left to spoil it for a fight. Who'd have thunk we could jack and stroke the boys don't spare the ride. This time to switch to whiskey. We've been drinking beers all night. Been split blades and hitting my straights in the card rooms of the world. Chasing skirt and getting hurt, but now I got a card playing girl. Well, man, she gets excited when the deal don't come out right. Time to switch to whiskey. She's been drinking beer all night. This time to switch to whiskey. We've been drinking beer all night. We're all half dead and then much left to spoil it for a fight. But who'd have thunk we could jack and stroke the boys don't spare the ride. This time to switch to whiskey. We've been drinking beer all night. Okay, all right. You want to hear a little more Schoenberg? Okay, let's bring it right now. You don't want to miss it. It's like the jazz bands do. 1, 2, 3. There's more. 2, 3, The last verse is dedicated to our good friend Irish Sue. I plan to get drunk with her later on Guinness. I've heard it said that you can get some heat in Irish pubs. Selling Jamesons to an orange mug, Bushmills to his pub. Well, here's what you do, it's all I'm gonna do. You can meet them both halfway. This time to switch to whiskey. They've been drinking beers all day. Well, it's time to switch to whiskey. We've been drinking beer all night. We're all half dead and then it's left to spoil it for a fight. Who'd have thunk we could jack and stroke the boys don't spare the ride. This time to switch to whiskey. We've been drinking beer all night. This time to switch to whiskey. We've been drinking beer all night. Rye whiskey, rye whiskey, rye whiskey, rye. Thanks very much, everyone.
Let's not get carried away.
I was born in this valley, on this ranch I was raised. I learned to look, rope and dally, on the S, lazy H. Well, the roots of my people, they run deep on this place. I am sixth generation on the S, lazy H. When it came to the future, I never gave it a thought. If there were bronze to be broken and the spears to be caught, well, my youth, it was carefree, for the work was my play, and what I loved would always be there on the S, lazy H. I had one beloved sister, a few years younger than me. Before a soul cowboy had kissed her, she left for school in the East. Me, I might have gone to college, might have liked to fly planes, but my dad, he needed help to run the S, lazy H. So I worked there alongside him, put adult years in this place, and I gained appreciation for the lines on his face. And when Mom had grown older, and when Dad passed away, it fell to me to look after the S, lazy H. By now my sister, she had married a sharp attorney back east. We didn't see eye to eye, but I did my best to make peace. What did they see when they looked over the fence one fine day? I saw a whole lot of value in the S, lazy H. So after thought and assessment, the court awarded them half, and no calf operation carries that kind of cash. Well, I worked through the numbers, worked them every which way. Yeah, I went through the numbers, oh, and boys, I'm afraid I had to sell 40 sections of the S, lazy H. Sometimes right is equal, sometimes equal's not fair. There will soon be rows of houses on that ridge over there. Many lifetimes of labor will be all but erased. So shed a tear and look skyward. God help the S, lazy H.
few years were a struggle, but I gave it my best, and I tried to go forward on the land that was left. Well, I have lived with sorrow, and I will die with a shame. For now the bank owns what's left of the lazy age. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I got is just what I got on. When the sun is high in that Texas sky, I'll be bucking at the county fair. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo, I'll be there. Took my saddle in Houston, broke my leg in Santa Fe. I lost my wife and a girlfriend somewhere along the way. I'll be looking for it when they pull that gate. I hope that judge ain't blind. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's on my mind. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I got is just what I got on. I ain't got a dime, but what I got is mine. I ain't rich, but Lord, I'm free. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's where I'll be. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's where I'll be. Thanks. That was for us. We don't care if you like that one or not. Okay, we got one more. This is about international trade, international cross-border commerce. Wrote my new song on a $5 bill, but I won't be able to sing it until I get a heart on the trail. For pick up a track up the doodle-doo, please give me $5. First got the $5 on my hometown man when it come across the line with a pistol in his hand. He didn't give me all your money, but I got to his first. I took his bolts to and the whole first verse. You see, you couldn't buy liquor in the States back then, so we saddled up the ponies and we loaded up the gin load. Underneath the shadow of the grand old tree to get the Northern Rocky Mountain kind of cash we do. Couldn't count on the cattle when the market got down, and the Dutch and their bills to the doctor in town. The kids needed shoes and I had to get fed, and a big old bank lead was over my land.
track, but the dirt will never be forget the $5 back. Well, they wouldn't stop talking about Canadian rye, okay, and the powder that is crisp and it's dry. I see Grand's bottle tasted mighty top shelf. I said, well, thank you very much, sir. Took to myself. Of course, that didn't wash with the boys down south. Judging by the street with color coming out of their mouth. I can't figure why, cause where I stood, I got it just as damn drunk as any store-bought would. I wrote my new song on a $5 bill, but I won't be able to sing it until I get hot on the trail. Gonna pick up the track, but the dirt little me can get the $5 back.
Round of applause for the boys one more time. It's been a lot of fun, thank you. This might have been the most fun one yet. Do the funky. Here comes storm across the border with 6 and 8 guys. Some damn fool saw through the FPU ties. The work no sheriff or marshal inside against the law. Now was up drinking whiskey all night. You say you give me all your money, but I got the his first. I took his bolts 2 and the whole third verse. He picked my back pocket, worked the $5 snooze. I had tucked it behind the camel Copenhagen snooze. I wrote my new song on a $5 bill, but I won't be able to sing it until I get hot on the trail. Gonna pick up the track, but the dirdle little thief and get my $5 back. The dirdle little double D, the son of a gun of a song, stealing chicken, eating thief.